Good morning, Astrology people. How are you today? I hope all of you are blessed indeed. This morning I want to share about Joseph's story. And the story in the book of Genesis, chapters 37 to 50, about Joseph is not just a success story. It is a story about God-given dreams tested by time, pressure, and a long process. A dream bigger than his capacity. Joseph received a dream that was too big for his age at that time, too high for his position as the second youngest in the family, too strange by his family to understand because it's dream, and then it's just nonsense for them. And from the very day he shared that dream, his life went down, not up. The pit, slavery, foreign land, false accusation, prison, and even forgotten. From the outside, this does not look like a path toward the fulfillment of a dream. It looks like a road moving away from the dream. But you know what? This is where the secret lies. Joseph never lost his heart posture. And even the Bible repeatedly says one sentence about Joseph. The Lord was with Joseph. Not because his situation was comfortable and not because his life was smooth, but because Joseph's heart posture never changed. Joseph, in the midst of that situation, circumstances, trouble, hardship, challenge that he is going through or he is facing, he remained faithful and he worked wholeheartedly. He stayed humble, he obeyed God, and he refused bitterness. And then even he didn't or never become disappointed with God. And you know what? The impact was extraordinary. Because of Joseph, Potiphar's house was blessed. Because of Joseph, the prison became orderly. And then, because of Joseph, others experienced God's goodness. Because Joseph was there. Joseph was not chasing his dream. He's not trying to get the dream to be fulfilled in his own way. But Joseph was being formed for the capacity of his dream. And it needs 13 years that look like failure. From age 17 to 30. 13 years that from a human perspective, from our perspective these days, look like wasted years. But in God's eyes, years of character training, leadership preparation, management learning, humility, and endurance. Without Potiphar's house, Joseph would not learn to manage a great household. Without prison, Joseph would not learn to manage difficult people. Without false accusation, Joseph would not learn to guard his integrity. And without being forgotten, Joseph would not learn to rely only on God. All of it was not a barrier to the dream. It was like the preparation, the curriculum for the dream. And if we learn or we read in the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time. It hastens toward the goal and will not fail. Though it tarries, wait for it, for it will surely come. It will not delay." This is exactly Joseph's story. His dream was not misdefined. His dream was not delayed. His dream was moving toward its appointed time. The difference was Joseph had to be ready when that time arrived. So I encourage us to have the reflection of this story. What dream has God placed in our heart? And right now, do we feel like we are in the pit? We are in Potiphar's house? We are in prison or even forgotten? Maybe it's not because the dream has failed. Maybe it is because we are in the formation phase for that dream, in the preparation season for that dream. And the real question is not, Lord, when will the dream come true? But, Lord, what are you forming in me right now? So, the prayer we can start this month. We can pray like this. Lord, teach me to be like Joseph, to keep walking with you when the situation is uncomfortable, to remain faithful when no one sees, to stay humble when treated unfairly, and to keep trusting when I feel forgotten, because I believe the vision is moving toward its time, and in your time, it will not be delayed. Amen. God bless you.